My name is Elizabeth. I grew up in a small village where life was simple, everyone knew each other, and dreams often seemed bigger than the world around us. My parents always told me that education was the key to a better future, so I studied hard and prayed that one day I would make them proud. Then one morning everything changed. A university admission letter arrived. I couldn't believe it. I had been accepted. My mother smiled through tears, and my family celebrated with me. It felt like the beginning of something wonderful. But as the excitement faded, reality started to sink in. I was leaving home. For the first time in my life, I would be far away from my family, my friends, and everything familiar. The night before my journey, I packed my clothes and looked around my small room. I wondered what university life would be like. Would I fit in? Would I make friends? Would I succeed? The next morning came faster than I expected. My family accompanied me to the bus stop. My mother hugged me tightly and reminded me why I was going. When the bus finally pulled away, I watched her standing there, waving goodbye. As the distance between us grew, I felt a mixture of excitement and fear. I was leaving my old life behind. During the journey, I stared through the bus window and watched the countryside disappear. Villages became towns, towns became busy streets. Everything felt bigger and faster than what I was used to. Hours later, I finally arrived at the university. The campus was huge. Students were everywhere. Some looked confident, some looked fashionable, some seemed to know exactly where they belonged. I stood there with my bag, feeling completely overwhelmed. As I walked around campus, I noticed how different everyone seemed from me. Many students talked about social media trends and things I had never heard of before. They used their phones with ease while I struggled with features I barely understood. The more I watched, the more I felt like an outsider. For the first time, I questioned whether I truly belonged there. That evening, I sat alone and watched groups of students laughing together. I felt invisible. I felt lost. But deep inside, I knew I hadn't come this far, just to give up. I reminded myself why I was there. I was there to learn. I was there to build a better future. I was there to make my family proud. The next day, something unexpected happened. A friendly girl approached me and introduced herself. For the first time since arriving, I felt a little less alone. Maybe university wouldn't be as impossible as I had imagined. Maybe this was only the beginning. What I didn't know was that my life was about to change in ways I could never have imagined. To be continued.